How's it going, guys? It's Jody Hardy back again today, and out of extreme boredom, I am forcing myself to record this video. Not that I don't want to. I did want to, but I needed something to do. So yeah, what we're gonna do is I'm gonna go over my entire coin and money collection. I guess that's what it is. Yeah. Alrighty. Anyways. We're going to get started on my loose stuff that I have, and we're going to try to just burn through this real fast. Alright, right here, guys, we have my Buffalo Nickels. These are just random date, if you can even see the dates. But I do believe I have a demint or something. I can't remember. There it is. I have a deminted Buffalo Nickel right there. And on these are all Philadelphia mints, but you can't see the dates on most of them. And then this right here is just a nicer 1936 Philadelphia, and this is a nicer 1937 San Francisco. This is definitely my best Buffalo Nickel that I have. And now we're gonna get on to the Indian head cents. Alrighty, these are my Indian head cents that I have. I don't have too many. I only have 4. But my collection will grow eventually. I just don't collect these too much. But here's an 1887 Philadelphia. Here is I believe, yeah, it's a 1900 Philadelphia. I don't have anything too crazy for the Indian head cents, just a couple here. This is a 1903 Philadelphia mint, and this is a 1893 Philadelphia mint as well. And now on to my proof sets and proof coin. So I got this coin a couple years back while I was in Pigeon Forge, Tennessee, and this is a $50. It's a commemorative. It's very nice, super high proof. I think it's very nice. And behind that we have my 2001 proof set coin. And I bought this because I was born in 2001, and I just like the idea of having a proof set on my birthday. And then right here, obviously it's a no-brainer for me. I'm a huge fan of 2009 pennies. If you guys don't watch my coin hunting episodes, you would know. I always pull these off to the side, so I figured I'd get a nice 09 proof set just to have them. And now I'm going to show you my bills. Now, I'm not really too much of a bill searcher or a collector because I don't see that intrinsic value that goes with them. It's more of a historical value. The older they are, the better condition, you know. They are worth money right now. But for me, it's not necessarily worth spending my money on something that's probably just going to lose value if inflation goes up. But I do have these two nice $2 bills. These are first print set from the bicentennial year 1976. And these have the stamps that go with them. I think they're pretty nice. Alright, now we're going to start my penny and nickel books that I have. So we're really just going to try to burn through these really fast. Here is the newest one. We'll go from newest to oldest. Surprisingly, I'm still missing 2 pennies from the most recent set. I'm missing both the zinc, the small date for the Philadelphia, and the large date for the Denver. And I have a terrible condition 1977D. I have not found one better in all the penny hunts that I've done, so something's going on with that. So yeah, here is the layout of it so far. I try to upgrade as many of these as I can as I hunt, but it's kind of difficult to keep up with, so I don't worry about it too much, just as long as I have them. Now on to the next one. Alright, and here is the 1974 to 1941 book. This is my middle one. I have it almost complete as well. I have yet to look up what these varieties are. I need to get on that so I can try to fill these spots up too. But I have found some really nice pennies throughout my few months of hunting the boxes. I've gotten some really nice ones. I got some nice wheat cents as well. This 55S here is super nice. Of course, I have the stinkers as well, the 54S there, a nice 51D, and I am only missing the steel scent from the 43S steel scent. That's the only one that I'm missing from these. We're very close to finishing this. I'll probably have to end up buying the steel scent, but that's fine. It's only a couple dollars. But yes, now on to the good one, the real good one. Alright, and this is the 1909 to 1940 book, and we are obviously missing quite a few in this one, just because it's harder to get your hands on these older ones for a decent price, or find them in my hunts, which I'm still attempting to do. But on this next page over here, I do have some pretty nice scents, I believe, and I will go ahead and show you them right here. So I have a 1918, I have a few teens Wheaties, but this right here is my 1914 Denver, and it is in beautiful condition. I got a steal of a deal on this scent, so I love having it in my collection. And up here I have a pretty nice 1909 S non-VDB, 1910 right there, and there's my 1909 Philadelphia non-VDB, and I have a 1909 Philadelphia VDB. So the only one that we're missing from the oldest Lincoln scents is, of course, the 1909S VDB, because I don't have $500 to spend on a penny, but I would love to have one eventually, and I might end up with one, but we'll have to see. Alright guys, I'm really just trying to speed run through these just so I can get a video out and just fill in another spot on the channel. But this is my 1962 to 1995 nickel book, and after my one nickel hunt that I've done on my channel, I was actually able to complete this book. I have some really nice early 60s nickels. They're beautiful. But yeah, it feels so good to have a complete book. Alrighty, and this is the 1938 to 1961 nickel book. I am missing quite a few nickels out of here, but that's because I don't get the opportunity to hunt them that much. I do have every single silver nickel, which is very nice, but I told you guys that in my silver overlook video, so you already knew that. I do have a 1938S, which is one of the best key dates, and it is in such good condition too. I got it out of a random roll that I just traded in for, and I couldn't be happier with it. Of course, I'm missing the other 38s and just about everything else in this book. As you guys know, it's standard affair to have a quarter book. I happen to get the one that looks like the United States, because I just think it's nice. I do have every single quarter for this book, and I just like the way it is. I am eventually actually going to buy the proof quarters for every single state and fill it in, just so it can look really, really nice. But that'll happen, I don't know when, but I'm pretty excited for that. Here is my next quarter book. It is for the state park quarters, and obviously this is a little bit harder to fill in as these are all brand new, so getting your hands on some of these, especially the Denver Mints where I live on the East Coast, getting the Denver Mint quarters is kind of difficult, especially for these newer ones, but I think I have a pretty decent amount. And over here I have pretty much every single one of them. I have yet to find a Great Smoky Mountains Philadelphia. I found like 4 Denvers, and I'm missing a couple 2010s. They were a little bit lower mint, so that's understandable, but I will eventually end up with them. And then I don't have the Tall Grass Prairies. I don't believe those have made it out to us yet, but they will very shortly, I'm assuming. And then of course 2021 isn't upon us yet. And now I'll bring you my general overview real fast. Alright, and now for my big box of just random coins and stuff that I pull off to the sides for whatever reason. Here are all my wheat cents from 1940 to 1950. I have quite a few in here. It's a nice big box. Right here I keep all my 2009s. It goes down pretty deep. These are all the ones that I pull off from my coin roll hunts. These are all San Francisco minted pennies. I keep these because S mints are hard to come by on this end of the country, so it always is nice to get those. And then in here I have all the 1959s, which are the first year Lincoln cents. Right here I keep bicentennials and 09 quarters. I love the bicentennial design. I always have since I was a kid, so I've collected all them. And 2009s are in there as well, just because that's a lower mint, and I'm just a fan of 2009 coins. And here are my nickels that are in the 50s or older. So I keep all my 50s or older nickels in here, of course, that aren't silver. And I also keep S mints in here as well, and any 09s. I think I only have one of those. And then here are all my foreign coins, and no matter what country they come from, they all go in here. Mostly they're from Canada, but I do have a few from like the Barbados and the Caribbean. And then here are the dwindling amounts of teens through 30s wheat cents, and if it's older than 1940. And that is it for my coin overview. I'm sorry about this weird long hunt, but I figured I would do it just to bring you guys some content. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you in the next video, whatever it may be.